They were at the end of their life. Okay, so down here on the rotating assembly there is supposed to be some numbers on the lobes here. I haven't seen any. I've seen this. It says Ford Motor Co. There's another one I think on this lobe here. There may be another one in here, but I haven't really looked. I've been trying to get it up on a hoist. My engine stand is being rather unaccommodating. I don't see any rust. I don't see any bearings spitting out anywhere. So, and the pistons look pretty good. They don't look like they've been slapping around in there. There's a skirt on one. There's a skirt on another. You see there's no slap marks on them. So it doesn't look like they've been banging around in there, which is a good thing. I think I'm going to pop out 2 pistons back here and just take them out and have a peek at what the pistons look like. We'll have a look at what the bores look like on them, and we'll just kind of take a peek here and see. There's some junk inside here, but not very much, and it's old wire silicone stuff that's in there. Nothing exciting. I don't see any material, like other piece of silicone there or whatever this is. That's kind of hard. That's not good, but well, we'll figure it out. So first bearing cap off. That journal looks really nice. I don't see any scarring. I see some wear marks. Here's the connecting rod bearing. I see some run lines in there. I see it going down to brass in a place or two, or bronze, or whatever it is. It doesn't look horrendously terrible. Press out the, or push out the, did we keep the other bearing on? No, it's gone off too. Good. Push out the piston on the other side. Alright. Look at that soup can. Holy Jesus, those are monsters. Oh, yeah. She's time for a new set of bearings in there. Wow. So I don't see any gouging or scarring on the journal. But look at the bearing. She is done worn. She is worn out. This motor may not have smoked, but when I looked at the cylinder walls, I knew she was needing a honing, at the very least a honing. But now I know she needs new bearings too. Guaranteed new bearings. They've got numbers on them for which cylinder there. Number 4, number 4. Put those on there. Put these on here. Connecting rods and everything are good. See what the bearings here look like in this, or the, not the bearings, the rings look like. God, these are big pistons. Bigger than the little diesel that I have. But these pistons look like they are in excellent shape. Not sure why it has these 2 notches right here. Now look at that. There's confirmation that it's a 429. 429 right there on the piston. Sweet. C8SE. I'm going to pop this one here off. And the bearing stayed inside there. Bearing cap. Oh, it has such a nice smell. I don't know anybody else that likes that smell. Burnt oil. Not heavy burnt oil, but you know, got. I'm weird. Sorry. Go off on a weirdness here. Yep, burnt oil. Kinda like it. Smells awesome. See the brass? Oh yeah. Look at the bearings. they were at the end of their life. They got everything out of this motor they could. This motor, for the year, probably has 200, 300,000 kilometers on it. They're worn. You can see the worn sides of the bearing caps look really nice and clean, not scarred. You can see some shining on there, but not very much. Very, very little. Not that I know what I'm talking about either. I mean, take this for a grain of salt, because I haven't got a clue. And again, same thing. Bearings are completely shot in these. But, again, it says 429. Nice new gun, lots of torque and lots of power. Smells a little gassy, this one. Wow. All right. Remember the gray bearing material I said I'd seen in the...
Hello there.
She needs new bottom end bearings. Bad. How you doing? Looks like they're wearing yoga pants. You didn't have to wear steel toe shoes. I forgot I was wearing shorts too. So, box. You want a pair of those, or you can go with full on dirty if you want. I don't care. I'm not picky that way.
Big business.
Soup cans. Smile and wave. Okay, so don't be just walking up and grabbing things now. That's a good way to get your hands slapped. Wait till someone hands you something, or ask where I am in things.
Alright.
Okay, so I've got all the pistons out on the passenger side of the motor. That's all these. They're counted 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's not ever seen this. What does that mean to you?
What's that?
That's the main bearing cap.
Yeah.
What color should the bearing be?
White. No.
Hold that. I don't want to... Yeah, I can pull it another one. Okay, they look the same. This is an easier one to get out though. So, back on. Give me the other one. Yeah, we're gonna put that. Okay. So what does that tell you? What color is that bearing supposed to be?
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Silver.
is it fucked?
A little. No.
Is it fucked? If it's supposed to be this color,
Yeah.
and it's gold colored, is it fucked?
I guess you can say
It
yes.
is done. It's not fucked as in screwed up royally, but it is done. What's that?
The other one got shredded.
Yeah, they were tore up a little bit. So we're putting new bearings into the bottom end.
You got new bearings?
Not yet. I wasn't ordering parts until I knew what I needed. So I need all new connecting rod bearings. So give me this one back. Look at that gudgeon here. Watch this. That will be oil, carbon. It'll be the stuff from the piston, from the rings and everything else too. Yeah. See how it's silvery? Look. See how it's kind of a gray, gooey silver in there? That's this. That's all from these. Oops. Yeah, don't care. As long as it doesn't have dirt in it. I mean, I'll put it back on. It'll hold the crank in place.
You want me to do it?
He said the arms are fine. Sit down.
Yeah.
Tell me which ones you can reach. If you can reach this one, great. If you can reach that one, great. When you pull the bearing cap off, give the studs a little bit of a push. It'll push the piston out a little bit, and then you can pull the bearing cap off. Don't drop anything. Don't mix stuff up. I don't care about the rest of it. The rest of it's kind of junk. Can you reach both ends? Can you reach the other one?
Yeah. Not really. Yeah. No.
Which way is it going to rotate?
This one. What'll come to me?
That's what I paid for.
Okay.
Push. Come on, shove it. Keep going. Long ways to go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. If you have to, turn the screwdriver around. Or better yet, you know what? Reach up. Hold the studs. That's fine. Set it down off to the side. Put that on the end of one of the studs. Get it in place. You're going to have to go under though. Go in this side. You're not hitting the crank now. You're missing the crank. So now you're just pushing the piston out the rest of the way because I can't pull it out. It's like pulling on a soup can that weighs 20 pounds. Get it on there and then just tap it with the back. You tap it with your other hand. Yeah.
Got it?
Yep. So you see the rings are free. The little ring is free. No real scuffing on the sides. So a little bit of scuffing there and there, but very minor. The carbon buildup on the top. Oh, I thought it said 40 for a second. But there's no, well, 40 means it's been bored out and it's 40 over. It means that the pistons went from this size to that size. That's a good thing, because that means the motor's worth more money. But it's stock. So there's a lot of carbon, which means you're probably burning a lot of oil. The bearing that fell out goes in there. I'm not doing it to me. I know how it goes in. You don't.
Okay.
Put it back in there. Take this. I'm not holding this.
Oh.
How's it go in? How's it go in? Look at your parts first. They go together a certain way. Don't force parts. Make sure that that little groove and them are lined up. Okay, now take your bearing cap. Bearing cap goes on a specific way too. Figure out which way it goes on. It's very specific. It goes on a certain way. How do you tell?
Yes.
Maybe no.
Oh.
Number there?
Number.
Number. Why is my phone buzzing? And then the two nuts you took off, put them on the back, and then just stand the piston down on the ground.
On the ground?
Yeah, head down. There's nowhere else to put it on the bench, so make sure those go all the way on though. Yeah, these look really good. And we're gonna get new lifters. So these are the lifters.
Yeah.
I'm missing one, so the point in keeping the old ones is none.
Do they come in set? Or?
Oh yeah, what comes as a set. So there's one missing right off of, I don't know, it's this cylinder right here, this bottom one, right here. So there's one lifter missing there. This lifter on this piston, yeah, that one. See how they look?
Yeah.
It's missing the retainer.
Yeah, the two.
Yeah. So one of the lifters was already dead. I don't care if it's missing or not. It's the one. Well, alrighty. We're gonna try and lap some valves here. I got my tools and stuff, and I think I've got a problem though, because the box and bin, the bin of parts. There's no rocker arms. There's not a single rocker arm to be had. So I'm not sure how we're going to be lapping valves here. I haven't had to do a valves in almost a year. Oh, but it's the wrong style kit. And they don't give a shit. Oh wait, maybe. I don't think this will reach across a big block. It don't reach across. Well, maybe I could hit it that way and hit one, two. You know what? I'll give it a shot here. We're gonna set that there. I gotta get two itty bitty bolts. Yep, I'm gonna just stop before I slip and break something. Apparently, I've got the wrong stuff to try to do this. Valve spring compressor is what I'm gonna have to find, or I won't be lapping valves. You know what? Instead of taking my gloves off and saying I give up, let's do a head clean. Get the gasket material and everything off the sides of the block of the cylinder head. I already did the block, relatively clean. Take out a bolt that I don't know if it goes where I had it, but it was there. Yep. Next step is to get a valve spring compressor so I can get these valves out and lap them. Once I've got the valves out and lapped, I'll call the head done. Done head. Head done well. So I'll give it a good head job. So what I'm going to do now, and give it a bit of a spray on the metal surfaces that are clean, so they don't corrode.
And I am not sponsored by PP Blaster.